Most beautiful, white, rare animals in the world. Nature is another name of colors and paints. There are a few animals on the planet nature forgets to color and paint. These are called rare white albino animals. Mankind has been fascinated by this charisma of nature. This video will be as informative that you will be captivated by knowing about these 5 rare white animals in the world. Albino deer. Beautiful miracle of nature in the form of this albino white deer. White deer are white-tailed deer that have an unusual sort of color. They are generally white or white in color. The color is inherited as a hereditary feature. However, it is extremely unusual. True albinos are white deer that like all color pigments. The pink nose and eyes, which are the result of blood veins visible through the skin and the clear lens of the eyes, help to identify these animals. Deer with brown eyes and a white coat are referred to as white or leucistic. Because the method for creating eye pigments differs from that of albinos, the eyes are not as dark as albinos. Diverse genes affect different body functions in both white and albino deer. The majority is pure white, but a few have turned cream or tan over time. Several are primarily white with a smattering of brown. Except for a single black mark on its flank, the white deer slain in Leland was totally white. A few piebald deer with greater brown and white splashes have been spotted, but they are unlikely to be connected to the Leland plain white deer. White deer are more aggressive than brown deer in the group. White tiger. This magnificent creature is well deserving of a place in the list of rare white animals. Albino tigers do exist in wild. However, they are not white tigers. Because of their leucism, white tigers have white coats. In the wild, their lighter coats don't seem to make much of a difference, albeit they are more noticeable to anyone watching. The white tiger, also known as the bleached tiger, is a leucistic pigmentation variant of Bengal tigers, Siberian tigers, and hybrids of the two that have been seen in the wild in the Indian states of Madhya Pradesh, Assam, West Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha in the Sundarbans region, particularly in the former state of Rewa. The lack of red and yellow pheomelanin pigments, which ordinarily generate the orange hue, accounts for a white tiger's pale coloration. A mutation in the gene of the tyrosinase TYR enzyme had long been blamed for this. Albino snake. The baby albino cobra is born in a variety of hues, and as it develops in ages, it gradually gets whiter and whiter until it is fully white. Monocled cobras are the scientific name for these snakes found in Southeast Asia. This uncommon moniker was given to them because of their O-shaped monocellate hood pattern. However, the albino cobra is a far more infamous and cobra-like creature. Adult snakes can grow to be up to 8 feet long and can be found in a variety of habitats with water, including mangroves, swamps, and lakes, as well as woodlands and grasslands. The albino cobra likes to hide in tree holes and other areas where it may eat rodents. It, like most wild cobras, will only strike and attempt to bite if it feels threatened. But if it happens, you'd better stay away. The monocled cobra bite is exceedingly deadly, producing both neurotoxic and cytotoxic venom, causing necrosis and respiratory failure, which can quickly lead to death. Camarillo white horse. A white horse is born white and stays that way for the rest of its life. The eyes of a white horse might be brown, blue, or hazel. True white horses are uncommon, especially those with one of the dominant white W genes. Most horses described as white are actually gray horses with fully white coats that may be born of any color and gradually gray as time passes. The most beautiful type of horse is Camarillo albino horse. The Camarillo white horse has been known for its dazzling white coat over the years. Unlike gray horses, which start out black and lighten with age, don't be involved into believing these horses are colored breeds. They have distinct physical qualities as well. Strong limbs, an expressive face, wide eyes, and a well-arched neck are all traits associated with them. The Camarillo white horse breed's future is now in the hands of private producers who take the breed's survival very carefully and still parade them across the country. Albino turtles are far more vulnerable to predators because they lack the cover that their natural coloring provides. As a result, their lifespan is shortened, adding to the rarity of their species. Despite their hereditary disadvantage, albino turtles are fortunate in the albino animal world. They survive longer than other albinos due to the protection provided by their thick shell. Albinism in turtles differs from albinism in humans or even birds. One pigment is always present in reptiles, which is why they seem red or yellow rather than white. They should be called albinistic instead because melanin is the pigment they lack. The lack of pigment affects many portions of the body, including the irises of the eyes, just as it does with albinism. This isn't to suggest that albino turtles don't exist, they just aren't as common. Sulcata turtles are the most likely of all turtle species to be albino, yet they will never be entirely white. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow beings, and stay tuned for similar upcoming videos.